What's up, Royales? Just some quick morning tea for you. Real briefly, I had to come on here, let you guys know that if you are actively waiting for something to land, something you've been manifesting, this is something that you've been working on, or working towards. For some of you, this could definitely be pertaining to work or finances, your stability in a sense. You have a level up coming in. So you've been expecting this, and I feel like if you haven't, you're going to receive some communication. Depending on how this fits into your situation, this could be definitely online communication, whether it's email, anything like that. Also, if this is like pertaining to finances, definitely email. But if it is in regards to a connection, you'll be receiving, and whatever the dynamic of the connection is, right? You'll be receiving some communication to confirm some things for you. I also feel like the 28th of the month is also significant. Whatever this is, you've been in your head about it, wondering, when or how is this going to land? I feel like there's been some type of prior communication, but maybe not necessarily, it wasn't clear enough for you, or it wasn't what you wanted it to be. Especially if you have some type of light fixture near a window. The 14th could have been significant too. Alright, so let's see. Let's real quick as we start our day, let's see what you need to know, or what is the energy around this level up. Whatever it is, baby, you've been expecting this. I'm definitely picking up on like finances or a financial opportunity. Whatever this is, it could have kind of worn on you. What's the energy, Lord, of this level up? But you would know what it is because you've been expecting this. It has stressed you out, honey, but you don't have to worry about that anymore, because I feel like right now you could just be in the energy of not necessarily waiting, because it's like once you get some 12 hours from now could be significant also. It's like a countdown, especially if you start to see numbers going backwards. It's going to be a confirmation. Or if you're seeing 1010, things are changing for you, and I feel like this is to contribute to you putting yourself in a better position. The things that were stressing you about a situation, for some of y'all, this could be multiple situations. It's like that stress is coming to an end. You having to, or you constantly being in your head thinking about when something is going to happen. Like I said, I don't necessarily feel like you're waiting. You're just watching, and this could even be preparing, strategizing. Also, someone, see, I told you money, savings. This is like savings, money coming in. And it's like you don't have to worry anymore. Yes, now, for those of you guys, this is pertaining to stability. You're needing to be logical with your decisions. I feel like a similar opportunity I say similar because it could have shown up differently at a when you experienced this before. But I feel like this time you have a plan, or you have a different perspective of how to go about something. I'm telling you, you're going to receive, if you haven't, you're going to receive some communication regarding this. Okay? Now, what had you so tight about it? New York could be significant, as well as Georgia. Kelsey, Kellis, Kelly. I couldn't quite make that out. Someone's name is Tangi. Okay, and I'm picking up on a water sign. You were in mental conflict about this, but I also feel like whatever this is, there could have been, like, maybe you feel like there was a lot of people trying to, there was either a lot of individuals that you were having to deal with, like this could be competition, people fighting for, it's like not being enough of something. This would be like not enough opportunities. You could have been stressed, like even fighting with yourself. You're fighting with your situation, like, how do I get out of this? How do I move through this? I need peace about this situation. Somebody uses bath bombs, or you could have recently used one. But there's an end to the conflict. So if this is in a connection of any sort, some of y'all, this is with work. But it's like you could have been fighting with someone that could have stressed you out. Let's talk more about, so you go from feeling like you're having to compete or fight for something that is rightfully yours. And that's coming to an end. You, whatever the blessing is, it allows you to walk away from what stressed you out about the situation. Some of you guys could literally be moving. This could do with have something to do with transportation. This could, someone lives like up a hill. So the hill or Tennessee could be significant. And I want to say Arizona, but for sure Tennessee. And something significant about someone's chin. Chin. I don't know, y'all. Somebody's also, you're born in August. You could be dealing with a Leo. And I'm hearing somebody saying, keep me posted. So someone could be or could have been waiting for someone to get back to them. Or again, it's like you're expecting something that you go from being uncertain to certain about something. Someone's a Virgo also. Okay, I just heard someone say you can't even leave them. What are we talking about? What's that about? What is that about? Baby, we over here talking about your money. What are we talking about? You can't even leave them. You can't even leave them. Huh? You can't even leave them. What is that about? Okay, somebody feels like, baby, listen. So for some of you guys, this could be dealing with a connection or some type of obligation to another person. Someone is saying you can't even leave them. They feel like something can't be built on a solid foundation, or like there's a rocky situation. But I am picking up on someone that's missing somebody. But if it come back up, honey, if it come back up, Okay, and I am picking up on the energy of, you know, just this nonchalant vibe because somebody is like, oh, you so never mind about it. 10-10 confirmation. Somebody's like, oh, you, okay, Libra energy. But somebody's like, you so never mind about it. So someone could feel like you don't care, but I feel like in their mind they've decided that you don't care. But I, I also feel like somebody's keeping something bottled up. But, oh, there could be a level of intimacy between you and whoever that is. And just like a side note, someone could feel like sexual healing specifically is the way to solve something. Baby, stay focused, okay? So with this expectation, how is this coming through for you? And then with somebody being like, somebody feels like you don't care, but I feel like maybe they still peep in, or like somebody's watching, or it's like if you, and I don't know if this is you or not, I don't know. But it's like, if you don't care, why are you still here? Never mind that, okay? And you could be in the energy of, okay, never mind that. Because there's too many questions or something. But with what you have coming in, baby, you are going to be happy. This is wishes fulfilled. Yeah. Wishes fulfilled. I feel like you could be thinking very logically about this. It's not going to be a connection for everyone. Some of you guys are definitely focused on your bag, new business ventures, and your stability, period. This is manifesting new things into your life, whether it's a home, whether it's a vehicle, again, a business, something that adds to legacy. So definitely giving long-term vibes, right? Okay, we love this. You're gonna feel very fortunate. Okay, what? Spirit, what confirmations do you have for them? I do feel like around this time you're going to receive a lot of confirmation through music, but there's going to be a notification or something that you see directly on your phone that confirms something for you. And Spirit is saying, you know, if you have to be a little delusional, be that when it comes to your dreams. Be that when it comes to manifesting what it is that you want. And I do feel like some of you guys will be surprised at how something lands for you. You're literally being gifted by the heavens. And that is because you didn't like allow something to defeat you. It's given the energy of, hell yeah, you passed. You passed the test. Some of you guys could have been going through a test to prepare you for something before it can land, right? And you could be like, sis, damn, I've gone through enough. This shit has been tough, you know. But you could have just kind of chalked it up to it's life, okay? So let me just navigate this and get through it. Someone's a Scorpio. Some of you guys have been dealing with a past situation or tested by the past. Something could have been bugging you. I also feel like someone is watching you. Okay, I'm hearing hanging around. I don't know. do they feel like they don't know? Or you saying you don't know? Somebody was using like Vicks rub. And I just heard somebody say, you can't tell me what I'm doing wrong. You can't tell me what I'm doing wrong. So does somebody feel like, I mean, I don't know if y'all are talking to me. Or if somebody feels like you're like trying to dictate. But honestly, I feel like you don't have a lot to say. Okay, let's talk about the Great Fortune. Your prayers are definitely being answered. Keep going, keep striving is what I'm getting with that. A blue bird could be significant. Or, you know, as far as your confirmation, baby. That things are, you know, you're going to have more than enough. A rainbow as a confirmation. And I feel like you could even see that on something. Somebody was wearing gold eyeshadow. Like some type of, this could even be like bronzer or something. But it feels like makeup. Somebody, you either ate something with mushrooms on it, or maybe you do shrooms. Either way, that's significant. You yourself are ascending. And someone is curious. So just to kind of reiterate what I said about this test that you've had to endure. Even if you didn't know at the time you were being tested. I feel like this could have been tricky for you. And you could have felt like it was unfair, like there was an injustice. But I feel like your blessing is coming in now because in some type of way you would have mishandled it based on like prior plans that you had. I feel like something had to be revealed to you, or something had to be like torn down so that it could be solid. Like something had to be understood by you prior to you receiving your blessings, because it's like it would have sent you in another direction. The plans that you had, or it's like what you thought or something like that. Sit tight is what I'm hearing. So you ain't got to do nothing, baby. You done did it. It'll come to you. Okay, and I don't know if somebody's planning to get their hair done, or if you're doing something different to your appearance altogether. But go ahead and handle that, okay? Because there's something about you taking care of your crown. I love y'all. Have an amazing day. What we're going to do, I was going to put this in crown sign, but I feel like those who aren't pledged need this message as well. So this will be privy to everyone. And we're going to go in crown side and see who feeling some type of way about whatever that was with y'all who are dealing with love. We're going to go over there. And I'll have that uploaded there. And I will check back in with you guys as a collective. I don't know when yet, because we got some more messages that we have to drop in crown side. But I'll drop y'all some messages on Threads as well. If you are in the Facebook group via Messenger, go ahead and catch up on your tea. And you're more than welcome to come over to Crownside for more explicit details, child. I love you, deep.